when I was doing my riding, I would ride the trail from, I would go from, we're out of Fontana, California, and I would go from Sierra and Arrow, and I would ride it out to Monte Vista in Montclair. And the one thing that I enjoyed most about it, we'd go like at 6 in the morning on a Saturday, you know, get up at 6 in the morning, meet like at 6:30, be nice, cool and crisp, you know, and just get out there and just the wind in your hair just going, you know, and we would keep a pace of like just 10 miles an hour, you know what I mean, just real smooth, real casual, you know, and then after a while you start going a little faster and a little faster and a little faster, you know, and then before you know it, you're doing 13 miles an hour, you know, looking around, you catch the scenery, you see the other people going by, you know, and like you said, you see the people, and you're like, oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
And then, you know, you're passing people, you're going around, hey, all right, hey, cool, you know, all right, cool. And there's a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
And like you, I felt the same thing a lot of years. I always wanted to be a part of, you know, I always wanted to be a part of something, you know. And I think I got a lot of joy out of riding the bike, you know. I really did. Those were one of the coolest times that I had, you know. And I had someone that I rode with too, you know what I mean. So we had like little counseling sessions and shit, you know.
Yeah.
We do all our bitching and moaning, you know, to each other, you know. So it was really cool. But yeah, you know, I commend you, dude, for doing that, man.
Well, thanks, man. It feels good.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna be like, dude, it's a beautiful day. Let's go to the gym. You know, let's go fucking play some basketball. I'm not the physical type.
Right.
You know,
right.
but I'm like,
I got NBA All-Star on Xbox.
You want to meet me online? But I will go, like I need to get some shopping done and it's only a few items, I'll ride my bike to Walmart,
Yeah,
you know, instead of jumping in my car.
Yeah.
And if one of my homies does want to go for a bike ride, maybe I'll jump out there and do that. But I know that it's already in my routine. I have to get to work.
Right.
So if I use my bike to do that, you know, it's already a given. And all it needs for me to do is just to plan, you know, that extra time into my day.
And imagine how much money you're saving on gas, dude.
I am. I haven't put any gas in my tank in 2 weeks, so.
I bet you don't even know how much the price of gas is right now.
It's like $3.50, man. It's going down. It is going down.
For summertime, you know what? I'm surprised. Usually during the summer, man, it shoots up a little higher. Anyway.
All right, I wanted to mention one other thing before we get into Marin's diluted, inebriated news session for this week. It's going to be a little hazy because he didn't have any actual paper typed up. So it's whatever he's getting from off the television that's mounted above him. So it's probably going to be like centered around reality TV and gossip. But I went to a comedy show 2 weeks ago, was it?
Yeah. Not 2 weeks ago.
Was it 3 weeks ago? No, it was 2 weeks ago. We went and saw the Adam Carolla show.
Oh, yeah. The Adam Carolla show. Yeah, I thought you were talking about this last one you went to.
Well, I've also gone to one last week, too. Right. I wanted to mention the one since we do a show together.
Yes.
I'd probably mention the one that we both went to first.
Okay. Did I mention I'm under the influence?
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone then.
I am reminding you that you do a show with your
Yes,
boy,
I do. Okay. Yes, we went and seen Adam Carolla and Drew.
Yeah, Dr. Drew was his guest, which is very cool because they started out together. When Adam Carolla, Jimmy Kimmel got him into K-Rock, doing a voice, Mr. Burcham, the construction guy. He's a wood shop teacher, and he just makes jokes about the kids or whatever, and he knows construction. Adam Carolla, from working construction, knows like his knowledge of the working class man doing construction when it comes to
all around
pretty much anything masculine, like football, construction, cars, all of that shit. He'll give you fucking distinct details from, like, when you mentioned 16 penny nail, he would have described it on a whole other level. You would have been able to walk out to the store and just pick it out by his description without the help of anybody.
I think we had watched it. We watched it. Was it you? I was watching it with? No, I was watching. What was I watching? Maybe I was YouTubing, but he was. They were building this new studio.
Right. I think we did watch.
He was talking about mudding the wall. And he's like, you always got to scrape it back and forth, back and forth. Keep it in the center. Keep it in the center.
They're filming the beginning stages of what the studio looks like, and he's walking in with a camera crew.
Right.
And he literally grabs the tool out of a worker's hand, like day laborer's hand.
Yeah.
And points out to him, no. This is the shorthand.
Right.
These are the tricks of the trade.
Right.
Do it this way. Now go back to work. Right.
Yeah.
And then he goes back to hosting the video.
Right.
It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was a neat little studio they were building, man.
Yeah, it was fucking great, man. The finish.
I'll tell you what was cool about the one thing I liked about the opening part of the show when it came out. Because we had a hard time getting there.
Yeah.
We took a few wrong directions.
Yeah.
And well, let me backtrack a little bit. I think the first time we went out to anywhere we go outside of Fontana, I think it's Van Nuys.
Right.
So we always say, when I ask Wes, hey, where are we going? I'll say Van Nuys. We're going to Van Nuys. Anyway, the first time we were going out to Van Nuys to Captain Ed's, it was like one long straightaway, the highway. And he's like, as long as you follow the blue dot, that's all you have to do. And I go, oh, okay. And
he's talking about on my cell phone, Google Maps. On the iPhone.
And so I'm looking, and all of a sudden the dot goes off the screen, and I go, Wes, it's off the screen, and then he goes, Marin. I go, what? He goes, Marin. I go, what? He goes, look, and he puts his hand on the screen and he pushes. He goes, that's all you gotta do. It's all you gotta do. And I'm like, okay. So this last time I was dreading him, because I knew you were driving, when you were driving, right, and I see you looking at it, and I see all the traffic, and I'm like, should I step up to the plate and just tell him, here, let me do it, you know? And
yeah, you should have.
And then finally he goes, Marin, you have to do this. Like, you have to do this, Marin, here, take this, just follow the dot. That's all you gotta do, is follow the dot. Okay, Wes, but remember, last time you freaked out on me, okay? So just remember that, okay? So we ended up, it took us, we got there.
We wasted about 20 minutes trying to get
about 20
back
minutes.
onto the correct
So then
lane.
we get in the fucking parking lot, right? And I think we toured the whole fucking Universal Studios outer ring, driving around.
It's like when you're waiting in line for a ride and you can see the entrance, which it's like 15 feet to your left, but you gotta do 150 feet of S turns and shit. That's pretty much how the parking was.
So then, Wes ends up paying, we want VIP parking because we're already running late. So Wes flips $24 to get VIP parking, right? And Wes's car is not the nicest looking car, but it's a car, it's a vehicle. So when we roll up, right away the valet guy goes, oh, no.
You came in the wrong way.
You came in the wrong way. And Wes
the entrance is back there, you're gonna have to pull a U-turn.
And Wes goes, wait a minute, I paid for VIP. Oh, you paid for VIP? You know what, would he hand you a receipt or something, right?
See your receipt?
Yeah.
And then there was an insert I slid under my windshield wiper.
Right.
Which he clearly, that's the routine. They look at the windshield, they see the big letter that you slipped, right, the V.
Clearly stating you're fucking valet.
And he's not believing anything.
Like, we're gonna go out of our fucking way to try and sneak in,
It's like, nobody phoned in the fucked up car.
Right. So then, Wes goes up to the window.
No, I told him, don't let the fucking...
Yeah.
Don't let the hood fool you, asshole. You have the receipt, man. My name's on it. I paid for this shit. Let me through.
So you ended up, he ended up going up to the window, and the guy's looking at you he's frazzled. He's like, well, you're good to go. What are you talking about? He said, no, the guy said to come up here, show you. No, you don't take care of that until we get out. Oh, okay, cool. So then we get up there. we go up to one, I guess it was the ticket booth of the John Lovitz Theater. And so you're like, come on, follow me. So we go up the stairs, we get into the theater, and
I'm already upset. So Marin is fucking taking 10 times longer than I want him to.
Right.
So I'm like trudging ahead, going, come on, keep up.
Yeah. So, but we got there, and the show hadn't started yet. The announcer announces over the PA that he's going to be, another 10, 15 minutes maybe.
Yeah, he's stuck in traffic, just like we were.
He's stuck in traffic.
Same fucking bullshit we went through.
Adam Carolla finally gets introduced. He gets up on stage, and what's the first thing he talks about? Fucking parking attendants. So I thought that was so cool.
He was so upset and so animated that he was losing his breath.
Yeah.
He was so upset.
At this point, he was standing.
He was standing, pacing the stage, and when he gets excited about something, he gets up off his chair and he stands. He does that in the studio.
Right.
But rarely do you hear him get so, like, he doesn't have enough breath to get his full point across. So he's like dragging those words out, and then he takes in a breath to just rant some more because he's just so full of energy and anger and rage. So it was very cool to hear him fucking going off about the same shit we had just fucking went through.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really cool, man. And then this last week you went and seen?
I thought it was going to be another podcast with Marc Maron. Adam Carolla has a podcast, and I made it one of my ambitions to get my podcast microphone signed by the top podcasters. And by rank, in my mind, in my perspective, it goes Adam Carolla, his show, at the Adam Carolla Show, and then Marc Maron, who does WTF, What the Fuck?
What the fuck?
And then Pete Holmez, who does You Made It Weird. And then Kevin Smith, he's up there, but he's not consistent like he should be. Like these other guys do a routine talk show, and you can expect it going up at the time. Kevin Smith, he's always touring and always doing something. He'll have somebody filling in his spots, but he does have the Smodcast and then Hollywood Babylon, which are great shows. Those are the ones I really like to follow. And then Greg Fitzsimmons, who does Fitz Dog Radio. And Marc Maron, on his show, advertised that he's going to be at the Ice House in Pasadena, which isn't that far from me. And Marin was going in for surgery or getting admitted to the hospital that day,
right.
So I knew that we wouldn't be able to go. So when I showed up there, it turned out that it was a stand-up comedy with Pete Holmez, one of the openers, and Marc Maron was a headlining comic. It was my first time in a comedy club watching a stand-up comedy show.
If you guys have ever seen the E-Trade baby commercials.
That's Pete Holmez.
That's Pete Holmez, the voice.
The little baby that's in the crib talking about stocks and bonds and movers and shakers. And
I didn't know riding the dog was frowned upon.
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious.
Or shankopotamus.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, solitary confinement, huh? A man left to his own thoughts. They take his little fucking laptop from him.
Yeah. He writes all of his.
So
that's his material.
And you know
really
what?
Good, dude.
And it was really cool because Wes, he said, hey, have you checked your email yet? And I go, no, I haven't had a chance to check it. And so he says, well, if you get a chance, check it. Anyway, I tried getting it on my phone, and the reception here was just bullshit. And anyway, so he comes to me, and I think it was the day of surgery, huh? No,
it was Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday. And he has a video of Pete Holmez telling me how cool my old lady is, and that he's, what did he say? I'm sitting here with Drew.
Because he just saw my microphone, and he noticed the Dr. Drew signature on my microphone.
Right.
So his next frame of reference to the dude standing in front of him was Drew instead of Wes.
So shout out.
It's like, I'm here with Drew. He's told me that you're in the hospital. Good luck with that. And your old lady is your fiance is helping you out with that. So
That was really cool, man. That was one of those little moments where you're like, wow, what a trip, man, you know?